Hello everybody, this is Death Aaron here. I'm pretty sure Eddie Van Halen doesn't need an introduction. Not only was Eddie known for being the most innovative person for guitar shredding, but he was also innovative for his guitars, his guitar tone, and his guitar gadgets like the D Tuna, which tunes the 6th string from an E to D tuning to get the drop D tuning without setting up the Floyd Rose. Another gadget is a support system to position Eddie's guitar flat to play it like a keyboard during Eddie's guitar solos. But there's one gadget that not many people talk about, the drop to hell tailpiece. This gadget first appeared in a CNN interview in 2008 where Eddie introduced the Wolfgang signature model, which featured 2 of them with the gadget. One of the guitars also appeared in an issue of Guitar World magazine in a cover photo with Eddie and in an episode of 2.5 Men where Eddie played it in 2009. I learned that Eddie used the gadget in the song As Is, the 7th-track from Van Halen's 12th and final studio album. The riff Eddie played in the 2.5 Men episode was a sample of the riff in the song. I don't think the band played this live, but there is soundcheck footage of Alex, Eddie, and Eddie's son Wolfgang playing the song. It's all the information I could find about this thing, and like I said, many people overlook this gadget, so that's why we're going to look at what it is and what it does. I noticed that the D2H tailpiece is a different and extended version of this hardtail bridge. The difference about this bridge is that the shape and fine tuners are different. I also noticed that both of his guitars that have the D2H have the locking nut, which some guitars with the other hardtail don't. I see that front cavity is required for the D2H part to be installed, which is highlighted here to show what the part looks like. It almost looks like one of those barrel bolt locks. What you do with it is that you use this part of the tailpiece to switch it to the open or closed position. To get a good idea of what it does, how about we see the tailpiece in action? Unfortunately, I don't have a guitar with this tailpiece, in fact many guitarists don't, but a YouTube guitarist named Franken EVH posted a guitar cover of the song As Is back in 2017 that uses the tailpiece. Now before we look at the video, let's quickly talk about the song itself. I consider this Van Halen's heaviest song because one of the riffs makes it sound like the guitar is tuned to be standard, the death metal tuning. I discovered this song from a Van Halen medley by a guy from Japan who uses the D2H, which I couldn't find, but I bet someone who listened to this for the first time thought Eddie used a 7-string guitar. An EVH 7-string guitar is very interesting, but I doubt Eddie would ever play one or the EVH brand would ever sell one. In the soundcheck footage, despite the crappy quality, I can tell he's playing a guitar with 6 strings. We all know he's not using a 7-string, and there's no way the song is tuned to B standard. Or D sharp? I tried to learn the song by watching this guy's video, and the way the song was tuned was interesting. I'm not going to play you the whole video, just some highlights to show you how the song is played and how the device is used. So I learned that the 5th to 1st string is tuned up to F standard, which is a rare tuning for a hard rock band or any guitarist unless you use a capo. It turns out the 6th string is tuned to both B and D sharp with the help of the D2H. When the D2H is on the closed position, the 6th string plays a D sharp note, and on the open position, a B note. The D2H affects only the 6th string, so how it works is like how the D Tuna is set up. The song is intentionally tuned up to F standard with the 6th string tuned down to B, and then this fine tuner is used in front of the bridge to set any high note you want. Or the opposite, I don't know. So it's like the D Tuna, but expanded to any high or low tuning for only the 6th string. Thinking about it is such a bizarre concept. Why only the 6th string? Why not drop tune the whole guitar? It could be like the trans trim but without the tremolo and only for drop tuning, hence the name the Drop to Hell Tailpiece. Maybe another example of using the D2H is for a song called Good Enough from the album 5150. Of course, it was written in the 80s, many years before the D2H was made, but the tuning for the song goes like this. You tune the guitar to standard E, but have the low E tuned down to A. So have the guitar tuned to that and use this fine tuner to tune it up to E or A. I don't know. So I guess there are some good creative ideas using it, but it's too bad they didn't release more Wolfgangs with the D2H, but instead the hardtail with only the fine tuners. The video I showed you of the guy using the D2H is a replica made by 513 Guitars in Japan. So yeah, that's all I could say about it, but I don't think this arc is over yet. Maybe someday somebody will make a guitar with the D2H installed and sell it online, and if I happen to come across one and have enough money within my budget, I will buy one. After all, there was a guitar with the tailpiece for sale years ago on Reverb. I wonder if Eddie's son Wolfgang still has one of the guitars in his collection. I doubt I'll ever encounter him in the general public, but if I do, I'll ask him about the bridge and if he still has his father's guitar. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this, and thank you for watching. This is Death Aaron, and I'm out.